A hastily arranged national address for a president who was obviously seething.
I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet.
He was responding to a new report from a special counsel who says Joe Biden retained classified documents after finishing his term as vice president. But it's the report's assessment of President Biden's faculties which really upset him. It said the 81-year-old's memory seemed hazy and he did not remember when he was vice president nor when his son Beau died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business. I don't need anyone to remind me when he passed away.
But after insisting his memory was fine, he then seemed to confuse Mexico with Egypt.
The president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in.
Up the road from the White House, the US Supreme Court was hearing arguments about whether the man Joe Biden beat at the last election, Donald Trump, should be allowed to run again. A Colorado court said he couldn't because he was an insurrectionist after inciting the January 6th attack on the US Capitol. His lawyer rejected that argument.
This was a riot. It was not an insurrection. The events were shameful, criminal, violent, all of those things, but it did not qualify as insurrection.
Attention is paid to the type of questions asked by the justices to infer which way they might be leaning. It's more an art than a science, and it is highly subjective. But there was scepticism from some justices that an individual state could determine who could or couldn't run for president under this particular section of the Constitution.
Supreme Court, it was a beautiful thing to watch in many respects. It's unfortunate that we have to go through a thing like that. I consider it to be more election interference by the Democrats. That's what they're doing.
For Americans, the choice is increasingly likely to be between an alleged insurrectionist and a man described as elderly with a poor memory. It's hard to know which plays worse for voters. Carrington Clark, ABC News, Washington.